Hello everyone, I'm Eric Schmorsbog back to Need for Speed Carbon. It only says 50% career completion, but we have 3 areas beaten. Granted, there's also 13 races in those areas that I haven't done yet, which I want to do before I take on what's his face. But yeah, so far we're doing pretty well. Oh right. There was a specific thing that I wanted to do. Which one was it? I think it was this one. We're getting the Impreza WRX STI. Because why the fuck wouldn't we? So basically I'm going to start doing these races. Once I get to the point where I face, what was his name, Darius? I feel like that's wrong. I don't know why. I feel like that's not his name. Who cares? Once I do thing, whatever I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, we might get a cutscene. It might tell me his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Nikki did that.
She's on my team now.
I'm gonna need a crew that's
Bitch.
motivated.
I'm gonna need a crew that's motivated. So you took Kenji, Angie, and Wolf. The 3 people I've already beaten. It's like, you know what? They're motivated. It's like, yeah, because they already lost. I didn't remember that part. And I find it incredibly stupid. But, what was I saying? What was I gonna say? I'm gonna say something. I forgot. But, yeah. Words. So, gonna take on these and get the Subaru, because that'll be a tier 3 car, which I'll probably, like, I should be able to get through some races. Like, even this already. Hurry up. When was the last time you seen that in a checkpoint race in this game? So I want to get through 2 races to get the Subaru, which I should have enough money for. If not, I have 13 other races that I can do. But I should have enough money for it. I'll get the Subaru. And then I can start going for upgrades, mostly. Start going for all the tier 3 upgrades so I can make it better. And then I'll get basically to the point where I have no other races but Darius. Like, I'll save that for last. I'll do all the cleanup before then. I mean, it makes sense. Not like, oh yeah, I beat Darius. Now there's gonna be like 3 more episodes of me just cleaning up stuff. That's part of the reason. Well, part of the reason is because it was actually kind of not. It was kind of boring. Doing a lot of, especially a lot of the races were difficult and stuff in Most Wanted. Also, Most Wanted took way longer than I thought it was going to. Whereas this, we're on episode 10 and already on the last area. Even though the last area is the biggest area, I mean, I think by episode like 12 or 13, we should have Darius unlocked at least. Depending on like the order I do the races, obviously. If I jump around and don't stick with just this area, and I don't do just 2 races in each area, we might not be able to unlock him, but I think if I just do what I've been doing, by episode 12 or 13, we should be able to unlock. I keep calling him Darius. Is that his fucking name? How the Carbon stacked deck.
You think you know this town? You have no idea what's in store for you other than it's gonna hurt.
It is Darius. It's not like, what's his face? Colin? I kept calling him like Tony or something. I don't even remember. I have already forgotten about. He's not on my crew anymore. Stack deck. Darius. I guess if I would have waited like 5 minutes, I would have found it out. I didn't have to look it up. Alright, so all that happened. Now, still not how the map works. That's also... Tips? Fuck you, I don't need tips. Delete all those. Go away. Holy crap, there's a lot of tips. There's a ridiculous amount of tips. I actually should have read that. There was a game over. There's a way to get a game over. I would assume you get a game over by, you know, having all your cars impounded and no money to get a new one. That would make the... That's still not the button. There it is. That'd make the most sense, at least. Okay, so we have to beat this race. Who is my crew member? Who did I set as my active crew member? Is it Nikki? Or did I have... I don't remember. Because the crew was shuffled around a lot. Samson. Oh, I did put Samson on, because I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll see how it is with a blocker. Right, I did do that. I probably should have kept... Nikki. Probably should have had a drafter. I don't really need the shortcuts, which I think is still Yumi, but good job. Also, I have a full bar and Samson's not up here. Who are we holding off? Are you going, if I hit A, are you going for, or Y? Are you going for first place? Or are you going for whoever was in 7th? Because 7th place doesn't really matter. Samson, you're not really doing a good job. You're not really making me confident about my choice to keep you on the... Yep, you wasted your whole bar. Good job. Don't worry, Sammy. I'll win this race. Don't you worry. Also, Darius made a huge deal about hiring all of the crew leaders that I already beat. None of them are in this race. Exactly none of them are in this race. So, I don't know what the fuck that whole cutscene was about. Like, oh, look at all these crew leaders. You're not gonna race any of them, but look at them all. Like, at least Yumi and Samson and all of them, I raced before I recruited them. Like, they were at least in the game before I recruited them. I mean, they didn't have any personalities until I actually recruited them, but... Alright, I'm glad to at least have a challenging race. Well, glad and also not, because I'm probably going to lose and have to restart the race. Preferably with, Nikki, because, my god, Samson, you're still in last. Like, Nikki would have at least won. Like, I might not have won, but Nikki probably would have won. All right. Nikki, I trust you way more than Samson right now. There was a reason I put Samson in charge. I should have looked at their, like, bonuses. It might have been whatever his bonus was, his race bonus was. But, like, I'm genuinely concerned at my decision after that race. I mean, I didn't blow right by him, Nikki. I didn't. I'm not... Also, where the fuck are you? Well, you're doing better than Samson. You're still not ahead of me, despite the fact that you absolutely should be. Hey, well, never mind. You're right here. Yeah, get in front of me. 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 Do your job, Nikki! You're the best. Never mind. Turn that off. Really? Right turn? Glad you told me. Good. There's a cop. Oh, good. There's one chasing me now. Actively. I might actually get into a cop chase after this race. Look, as long as I win the race, I'll chase cops, or get chased by cops as much as you want me to. Because if I win the race, I don't even care if this car gets impounded. It won't, because even if I get caught once, I don't think it'll get impounded. But I don't even care if it does, because I'll be buying another car. I'll be buying my Subaru. Why would I care? Also, even just that little bit from Nikki, that little slipstream thing, seemed to help a lot. Fucking Christ. Running into everything. It put me in a good spot and then I screwed it up. But, get out of the way! Hey, remember how I was saying everything was going good? Well, fuck that idea. Just go, Nikki. Gotta do something. No shit, Nick. Fuck! I got screwed so hard. Like that SUV that I ran into was solid. It did not move 1 inch. Like that wasn't even like, oh, I ran into a car and it screwed me up. It was like, I ran into a car and it just didn't move. The car was actually a wall in disguise, turns out. I also should be looking for shortcuts, because those would probably help. Not as much as using Nikki, if I get a good chance to use her, that is. This race isn't really good for drafting, so it might actually be better to just use Yumi. You alright, Nikki? That was brutal. You good? Alright. I'm absolutely getting into a cop chase after this. Just for the record. if I wasn't driving a tuner, we wouldn't have the cops chasing us. I think the sports car is probably the worst thing. It's never like, oh yeah, Mazdas get fucking chased by cops all the time. No, it's like, oh yeah, the sports cars are the ones that always get pulled over. What do you mean if I had a tuner, the cops wouldn't be chasing us? You stupid. Nikki's in second, so I feel more comfortable with that. So there's no goddamn SUVs, we're good. Well, that was a stupid way to use that. That was absolutely stupid way to use that. Luckily I had the forethought to just be like, yeah, stop trying to help me draft Nikki, because I crashed. So Nikki won. We're good. I might still be in a police chase, though. Although I kind of crashed right there. Oh yeah, stack deck. Fuck you. You got a snake on your logo, well, we got a snake on ours. I don't know what that means in context. Am I in a chase? I think oh yeah, I am. I was confused, but then I forgot what the UI looked like. I forgot that the UI was up at the top right. Alright, good chase. I mean, it's not over yet. See, it's weird being in a chase where the only goal is get away. Not like, oh, I need to take out 17 people first. I mean, I will have to do stuff like that eventually if I go and do all the side stuff. But right now, it's like, oh, well, there's no reason for this. Oh, yeah. What do I have? I have the RX-7. The handling is insane. Actually, the top speed and acceleration are more, too. It didn't look like it flipping through them, but they're actually more, too. But the handling is what's really going to help me, if you couldn't tell by that race, where I was running into goddamn every fucking wall. 3 rides finished for completing acquire 3 cars in career mode. Oh, I guess I bought it. I hit A. I'm used to, like, these games. I chose a car, and now it's going to send me out of the car lot, because it assumes that I don't want any more cars. Turns out, no. It's like, hey, do you want any more cars? Are you sure? You're leaving now? Okay. It like, made sure before I actually optimize. Shopping cart. Engine and turbo. Good to go. I was gonna say those are expensive, but I'm getting 20 grand per race, so if I did it again. I feel like I've done that every single episode, where I hit B at that screen and go back to, like, the, like, career resume load screen. I feel like I've done that every goddamn episode so far. Okay, so I know all the territory bonuses are cars, so I don't need to worry about that, but I want, like, there's nitrous, there's transmission, brakes. Oh, cool. All of them. All 3 of these races, which is a sprint, a circuit, and a sprint. Cool. I guess let's keep Nikki for now. Samson really didn't do fucking anything. And I don't know. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter for this one. This is a canyon. Cool. I guess we get to test the handling right away. Won't fly off the cliff. We got Joel Stone and Footy. Good. Still no Wolf, Angie, or Kenji. Why did I think one of their names started with Y? I don't know. I went immediately for Y. I think I was thinking Yumi still. I immediately went for Y. Guess what? Kenji starts with a K, Angie starts with an A, and Wolf starts with a W. None of those letters are Y. Just in case you didn't know the alphabet. I'm also yelling at myself, which I absolutely know the alphabet. I think. I don't know how words work, apparently, because I can never speak them properly, but I do know the alphabet. Well, that's not great. That's not great. That's not great. We're doing good. I mean, a lot of the issues that I'm having and crashing into walls is just my own stupidity. This car definitely, like, I can feel a difference. It handles so much better, and it actually does feel faster. Like, it's weird when you get a racing game. Like, there's plenty of racing games where either the cars don't feel any different, or in the case of, like, Forza Horizon and stuff, it benefits you to switch cars a lot, so you're switching cars so much that you don't really get used to one car. And although they feel different, sometimes it's not as much of a drastic change, but when in like this game where it's like I stuck with one car for all of the TFK and all of the 21st Street territories, and now suddenly changing it, it's like, oh wow, I absolutely noticed a difference. Same thing with Most Wanted, that happened, where I was with, what car was I driving? I was driving a car and then I switched to, like, the Lamborghini. But I had the same thing. Oh, God. That would have sucked. And a lot of that was my own fault. I kept crashing into everything. Well, the wall, which was everything. Let's go through this entire area first. Because I got nitrous and tires, but let's try to get more races done before I go upgrade. I'll probably upgrade the end of the episode because I'm already like 23 minutes in. Oh my God, it's Angie. I'm actually facing one of them. Like, cool, oh no! Oh, we got the faces again! Oh no! Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It might be a good thing from an entertainment standpoint, but it's a bad thing from a, I don't wanna. I'm scared now. I mean, I'm seeing Angie's face, I might see, don't laugh at me. I might see Kenji's face at some point. And then Wolf didn't really do much. It was mostly Kenji's smirk and her laugh. I don't really remember much about Wolf's. I don't have nitrous on this car. Oh, that's an issue. I probably should have, after I unlocked nitrous and tires, immediately gone and upgraded. But you know what? I think my driving skill can make up for it. Or not. Or I'm gonna fuck it up massively. Luckily, I got far enough away from Angie that her face stopped appearing. Maybe that's what the camera was. It was like a Wi-Fi signal or something. So I'm out of range of her, so I can't see her camera anymore. Shut up. It's only lap 1. This is 2 laps. Why does this... It's only been a minute and like 45. Why does this race feel so long? I feel like I've been driving for a lot longer than I have been. Alright, we'll get to a good point and I'll send you ahead of me so we can make up some distance. I love how she's laughing. She's like in 6th. She's not even close to me, and she's like, ah, look, he crashed. First of all, how'd you see me? I'm kind of scared that you have, like, cameras strapped to my car. My new car that I just bought. Get in front of me. Oh, shit. Actually, we're, sorry, Nikki. I mean, I did kind of help you turn, in a way. I just didn't realize we were coming up to a super sharp turn. Or else I wouldn't have told you to draft for me anyway. Nikki, get in front of me. There we go. That's good. That's good. Well, get away. I mean, you kind of have to get not in front of me for that to work properly, Nick. You gotta. What do you mean, what was that? You're the one that smashed into me! You did it! What was that? I don't know. Maybe you trying to pit maneuver me when I'm on your team. I'm not the bad guy, you found that out already. Let's just stay behind her. There's no reason to slingshot at this point. Slingshot! I win. She was right in front of me. The entire, like, second half of the last lap. And it's just like, oh, bye. Just right past her. Oh, I got brakes and suspension. So I got nitrous tires, brakes, and suspension now that I can buy. I should probably do that before the last race, but you know what? I don't think logically. Fuck. Why? Guys aren't gonna win anyway. Especially, like, I don't know if this... Now that I'm in Tier 3, is this, like, a Tier 3 race? Like, does it scale to my car tier? Or is this still gonna be, like, Tier 1? Since this is a Tier 1 territory. I mean, the fact that I've been not that great and was only like 90 miles per hour and I'm caught up to that guy and now past him. Rascal. I'm going to guess it does not scale.
Check this out, stay right on my tail.
Oh, that didn't work. Stay right on my tail, except you then do a very sharp turn. What am I supposed to do there?
Keep going, keep going.
Thanks, Nikki. Led me right into a car. Why do I trust you? Why do I trust me to trust you? You know what I mean.
Did you see that?
I mean, I did it. Yes, I saw it.
Anytime.
Like, the AI's fine, whatever, it's a racing game. The, whatever AI they use just to decide what they say is not great. It's not great.
You got it, looking good.
I mean, me and Nikki got this. I'm crashing into everything and we still have a solid lead. Well, not a solid lead. Doc's actually pretty close, but solid enough that I don't think anything's gonna go bad. It's not good. We're going around the building. I was gonna say observatory. That's definitely not an observatory.
Not a good time to get held up.
Stay in front of me. Stop critiquing me. Go. Go, Nick. Go, Nick. I fucked up. I fucked up. Your only hope. Get away. Yeah, you win. I'll be your blocker. That's what I can do. That's what I can do. I am now your blocker. Oh my god, it's actually working. I'm a better blocker than Samson. Samson fucking sucked. I'm literally gonna let Nikki win. I'm just gonna be the blocker. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Nikki won. I think that's also the first time I didn't get first. Maybe not. There might have been some other ones, but the first time I didn't get first while my crew member did get first. Because I decided, you know what? I'll play the blocker. And it worked so well. It worked so well. It was fucking awesome. Oh. Oh, I love that. Now, what would have been great is if they had a version where you could play this game as a crew member, and it's just like, if the person tells you, hey, be a drafter. Like, if you chose to be a drafter, and it's like, hey, I need to draft, you just have to get ahead of them, or the shortcut, like, it tells you where the shortcuts are on the map, and you just have to, like, do something to indicate, hey, there's a shortcut here. I don't know how they would do it well to make it actually worth playing, but I feel like it would have been interesting, because I would absolutely be able to be a blocker. I mean, I played defense in, like, everything. Like, hell, I play, like, if I play, like, an NHL game or something like that, I'm always a defenseman. Like if I do, like, the career mode where you choose one thing, I'm always a defenseman, because defense is what I'm good at. That's why if I play a first-person shooter with classes, I'm always support or tank, because fuck if I'm gonna kill anyone. But I'm absolutely good at healing people and staying alive. Alright, no one's in this race, so I don't have any faces to worry about. Don't worry, I got this. In first. I know shortcuts. I don't need Yumi. I absolutely need Yumi for shortcuts. I know, like, that one shortcut, and that's only because it's, like, 17 million barriers in front of it. And it's like, gee, I wonder if this is a shortcut. Also, you can't use that as a shortcut. Which I guess makes sense. That one's a little more evil as a shortcut if you take that and no one else does. See, I feel like this handles better, but for some reason, I've gotten so much worse. Like, or maybe not. Maybe I've always been this bad, and it's just now I'm realizing it somehow. I love how, I guess 120 is the highest that they go. It's like, that was at least 120, good job. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, like, there was the ones with, whoever the last one was, Colin. I almost call him, like, Leon or something. That's not even the Tony that I was calling him. But, always be 120, and it's like, I hit 150. I feel like that's more of a round number that you would point to as, like, hey, you hit 150. But for some reason, you chose to stop at 120. Unless you mean the speed I was at as I was drafting you, which is like, yeah, it was 120.
Not give them a chance. Heads up, right.
Alright, we got this.
Time.
Go!
We're in great shape. Keep it up.
And we win. Gee, the upgrades that I got, I guess, really made that easy.
Gets people talking.
Or that race was just easy in general, because that seemed ridiculously easy. Tier 3 Pro? That's better than Street, I think. Yes? Fuck you. Gonna end the episode. I was gonna end the episode, but no. The Blackhearts have to be like, oh, we're gonna attack your territory. I don't care if we suck and we're never gonna win anything. We're gonna waste your time and make you wanna punch us in the face.
You have to wait forever for a run like this.
Alright, we got... See, I keep forgetting to read the names because, like, the first few races, like, a lot of the names are normal. We got, like, Joel in this race, Alex, even Hawk, and, you know, that's not really a weird name, even though it's a nickname. Tiny 8. What the fuck is the story behind the nickname Tiny 8?
Alright, he's right behind you. Don't let him by.
Like, there's just some nicknames in this story where, in this game, where it's like, yeah, someone had to think of that.
Good pass. Good pass.
And I'm not entirely sure how they thought of it. Okay, this race is a little more difficult. Then again, this also was a tier 2 as opposed to the tier 1. But for some reason, I'm having more of a challenge with this than I was just the last race that I did. Like, I feel like this one's actually a challenge.
You can win. I'm telling you, I know it.
Ooh. Somehow, like, I was doing so bad, and somehow now I'm actually getting those, like, sharp corners pretty freaking well. Nikki! Nikki! Get up close. Get up close. I'll tell you to draft, because maybe that'll speed you up. And I'll actually be able to draft. Alright, we got it. Good draft. Terrible escape from the draft. Terrible slingshot.
That's it. Over 120 on that move.
But that really helped. See, when the drafting goes well, it basically is really overpowered, I feel like. Like, it makes you so fast that it's like, there's no chance that they're gonna catch up to you. It's just, a lot of the time, I seem to use it at the worst time, where it's like, yeah, this is not a straightaway, or it's like a really sharp turn, and then it's like, oh, well, everything went bad. Okay, Nick, get back in front of me. There we go. Especially because I feel like her meter, like, we do this, we draft, I do that, and then it's filling up so quick. Oh, now me and Nikki are racing head-to-head. Drag race, drag race! Drag race, she won. Doesn't matter.
Left it all on the track.
But they were so far behind, no one's finished yet. That's what I mean, it gets so overpowered.
When you're up for another
Where it's like, she caught up, she got in front, it was over. Alright, so, now hopefully we won't get fucking attacked. Let's go back here. Upgrade my, whatever. See, the only thing is now, that I do, like, the performance optimize thing, I always don't see what it actually does. So, like, the Pro package does actually a pretty decent top speed and acceleration boost. Also, I got the Pro package, Like, I completely skipped street on that one. Alright. So, for now, I'm going to end this episode here. We got 2 territories done. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. So yeah, like I said, if I just stick with this, and that was even doing all 3 races in this one. So if we'd stick with this, like, episode 12, we'd be able to face Darius. But obviously I'm going to go through and try to clear up all the races and stuff. Which, obviously, you have some long ones like that. That's still not that long. 446. And, I also have some speed traps and probably some drifts, yep. So, we'll see how they go. For now, I'm going to end this episode here, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.